We've come with our builder today to a big steel merchant near where we live. I said to Mon yesterday when we were talking to Lum, should we get it from Global House? And he said, just go to this local guy. He's the same as Global House. So he's got a big warehouse here. So we're all going to order all the steel. All the steel for the garage, for the where the walk around handrail will be. It's all been made out of steel and we're going to paint it all. Same design as the gate we had. Also we need rebar for the beams that go over the 5-meter expanse for our doors. So we're not having massive amount. So it's nice to use local companies where we can. Obviously price is an issue, but sometimes they're on par, especially the medium-sized businesses like this, because they know they've got to compete with companies like Global House and such like. But yeah, he's got everything we need here and he'll deliver it tomorrow. We just got to find out what the price is, and then of course I've got to pay for it. So he's got quite a big warehouse here, and we need some of these as well. And then, I say, it's a big enough warehouse. So then we're off to Karat to go, and I've got to go sort my drone out because I've got height limitations on it, because I registered it in the UK and now I'm in Thailand. Although I've got all the information and all the permits and insurance and such like, I've got to try and get enough. We were in buying something the other day in Central, and we were able to talk to the guys in the camera stroke drone shop, and they said, bring it in, we'll help you sort it out, because I bought something from them as well. So Mon wants to go to the AAS shop for some reason. I think she wants to get her mum not a new phone but a SIM contract. Then we're off to the immigration because I'm going to be extending my non-O visa, and I've done all the paperwork. We can't submit it yet, but we're going to go and check that the paperwork we've done is correct. And then we're going to go Global House. And what was there? There was something else I was going to do as well. I can't remember. Oh yeah. Not that I can think it's going to be out of my price range, but I'm going to go into a Granite or workshop where they have granite and other stone for the kitchen and for possibly the so in the house, both sides, one side's the kitchen, the other side will be where the TV will be. I want to have a countertop there. So the countertop will be, originally I was going to do, or probably will end up doing the tiles, but I thought I'm going to go and see how much granite top will be or a stone top will be. We'll see. Mon said it's probably too expensive, but we can go and have a look. And they come and fit it all. And that's our day mapped out. I'm sure it'll take us all day. I know Mon said she wanted to nip in macro as well. It's going to be an expensive day for me, but it's a lot easier organising with Lum here. He'll get what he wants. He did give us a list, but he'll get what he wants. So as you can see here, they've got everything that you can do for gates, and then the bottom plates for these will be used for fitting for the walkway rail. So this will fit onto the ground. Lum's making the whole lot himself. He says he's going to do it himself. So we need welding sticks and then the odd screw, nut and bolt and such like. So yeah, I'll just look at the paint. I don't. 470. Yeah, that's on par with Global House. 470. 3.5 litres. Yeah. And they do plumbing bits as well here, but I think that's just as a side hustle. So let's see what we're going to spend. Okay, we've just stopped at this Granite wholesaler company, and we've just been talking to him about the prices. Essentially, they can do any size granite worktop, up to any size up to 3 meters, and it's 3,000 baht per square meter plus 900 baht per square meter to fit. So it includes fitting just under 4,000 baht per square meter, and he'll cut out any holes in it as well if he does all the fitting for like sinks and hobs and things like that. So it's quite a big workshop here. So we haven't done any negotiating for prices. Maybe be able to get it a bit cheaper because we want 3 counters. So we'll see. Anyway, looks like he's been doing it for a while. Seems a nice guy. Yeah. So Mons, as per usual, does the translating for me, and I just ask all the questions. She said she likes a particular one. So let's have a look. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. There's one over here that has like a goldy flake in it, or shiny flake in it. We'll see. We'll do some calculations, and then obviously work out from there. But it's quite a lot of money, but like I've said before, I'm only doing this once, so we may as well do what we want and how we want it and with the materials we want. So yeah, happy days. Well, it's lunchtime and I've just come to give you a cost breakdown. So this is episode 6 of Gary and Mon's house build here in Dong Quan, Isan, northeast Thailand. I've just come down while they're at lunch, so I thought I'd do this in peace and quiet. But I have got visitors coming to see what Uncle's doing. There you go. And they're also playing with lovely Ruby. Okay, I'm going to give you the cost breakdown of our house build here in Dong Quan, Isan, northeast Thailand. Well, the cost so far. That. The cost so far for that roof, or the ceiling, whatever you want to call it. So the material costs, etc. The labour costs, I'll let you know later on once I do a full roundup. But, because obviously we may run over a little bit. But it is a fixed price contract, but it all depends on extras and things like that. Anyway, so to start with, we had 180 plasterboards, and they were 211 baht each, giving us a total of 37,980 baht. The cement boards, just plain cement boards, we had 25 of those at 213 baht, 5,325 baht. The cement boards that had the wood grain effect, we had 25 of those as well, but they were 325 baht, giving us a total of 8,125 baht. The steel for holding the plasterboard up, which is this, we had 210 of those, and they're 125 baht each, so that's 26,250 baht. The fascia boards, they're two different sizes, 20 centimetre and 15 centimetre, but the total cost of 30 of those, each of those, was 12,960 baht. The emulsion, the light brown colour you can see up there, there were 4 coats on each, on the whole lot. So we had a total of 18 tubs, and they were 9-litre tubs. So there, I'll give you the total in a minute with all the gallons and litres of paint. And that was a total of 29,700. The emulsion, the dark brown, which we put on the cement board, we had 3 tubs of that, also they were 9 litres, and they were 1,367, giving us a total of 4,100. The primer, they were in 18-litre tubs. We had 9 of those at 1,130 baht, giving us a total of 10,770. The fascia paint, so all wearing the faces around the house, we had 4 of those, given us at 1,290 baht, giving us a total of 5,160 baht. The steel paint, we had 19 tins at 1,290 baht, giving us a total of 24,500 baht. The thinners, we had 5 tins of that, and they're 8.5 litre tins, and they were 509 baht, so it gives us a total of 2,540. The corking, so those tubs that they use with to seal all and make it all, 119. But we do have some left over to finish off in there and also for other jobs. So there's a lot over. But they were 67 baht each, so that's £8,000 just on corking alone. So the joining tape, the plaster they used to put on the joining tape to cover the holes, etc. for the screws, the rollers, the paint brushes, etc. That was come to a total of 12,360 baht. The total cost for this, to get it to finished state, we still got a little bit to do on the end, but it essentially is at finished state, was 170,175 baht. But we also managed to get some vouchers, a little bit of discount through, discount codes and things like that. But also as well, Mon got tax back because she's a Thai national. So we actually managed to get about 15,000 baht off. So the actual total for this is 155,175 baht. So if I was doing it in the UK, wow. So 155,000 is the price of this finished now. So the next calculations I will do will be for the building, the block work, the render, etc. We're currently getting ready to put the beam on, and yeah, that'll be the next cost compilation. So I think actually, if you work it out, it's not a lot of money, but we've got a beautiful, beautiful finish. Very happy with what we've ended up with. I'm very happy with the way Lum has worked. I'm very happy with the way his workers have worked it has been one extremely neck-breaking task to get that done. And I just say thank you to Lum and his mates and his workers. And we've still got quite a long way to go. But the bonus is that he had something to start with. So he's only essentially finishing a job that was started last year. So there you go. I've now got an audience. So I'll give you the final total on the litres. We had 418 litres of paint and 42 litres of thinners, giving us a total of 21.5 gallons. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to bring this episode 6 to an end. Thanks for watching. If you found it mildly entertaining, a little bit informative, and you'd like to subscribe, I'd love you to join us. Excuse you. Bless them. They've come to see what Uncle's doing. So, yeah. Until next time. Oh, no. If you'd like to subscribe, leave a comment in the comments box. Love you to help. No. I've got an audience. It's hard when you've got an audience. Okay, this is the end of the episode now. Episode 6, the costs. How much did it cost to get this far? So thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye!